That was the first time I was labeled dumb. Okay, you guys can open your eyes. How did that make some of you feel? Going back to that grade, to that age. How did you feel in your head? Was it good times? Was it bad times? Was it sad times? Well, for me, it was a trialing time. Then I went to junior high school, and they ran tests on me, and they labeled me with a learning disability, and that was the second time I was labeled dumb. And then after junior high school, I went into high school, and they didn't even give me a second chance. They wouldn't even retest me, look at me. They automatically put me in special ed classes. And that was the third time I was labeled dumb. All through high school, I hid it from my friends. I went off to the bungalows in the back of the school, to the special ed, to the dumb kid classes where all the smart kids went to their classes. And they're like, oh, you don't have English with me today? Oh, no, I have a different class. None of them knew what I felt in here. Then at age 16, I found out that my girlfriend was going to be pregnant. And we were going to have a baby. And here I am thinking, I'm not smart enough to support myself. How can I support a family, right? I can't go to college. I'm not smart enough. So this guy came in from the county, and through the resource classes that I was in, he offered to send me to college. He would pay for it. And I was like, I never thought in my mind I was smart enough to go. So initially I wasn't going to do it, but I decided to do it. And he decided to tell me, and this is 100% true. He said, you're too stupid, you're dumb, you're probably going to drop out your first semester, you're in special ed, you have a learning disability, and most kids that go through this program don't make it through college. So that was the fourth time I was labeled dumb. So I went home crying, I literally crying to my mom and dad, and I told them what happened, and I said, you know what, this guy offered to send me to college, and I'm not going to do it because of what he said. And my dad looked at me and he said, wait a minute, this guy offered to send you to college for free and pay for it, and you're not going to do it? Then guess what, you are dumb. And I was like, so a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, I'm going to do it. So I went back and told him, I took the offer, and I went to college. And I ended up getting A's and B's. I ended up being an A-B student in college. Go figure. Let's go. How did I go from C's and D's and F's in high school to A's and B's in college? It was the mindset. These poor kids are being told that they're stupid, dumb, idiot, slow, losers, worthless, amount to nothing. You're never going to go to college. You're never going to get a good career. You're in special ed. You'll be lucky to make it out of high school. I'm speaking at high schools, and not only do I know this from my own experience, but I know it from the kids I'm speaking to. I asked that question to every single one of those kids. Have you heard those words before? And 99% of the kids raise their hand, just they have. Even today. It also leads to bullying. You're picked on, you're bullied. That's why I hid it from my friends. Because I was also in music, choir, band, baseball. And there I was like a god. Because nobody really knew in my mind that I was stupid and dumb. But when I played baseball, I was a king on the field. When I was in band and choir, all the girls loved me, all the guys wanted to be me. So it was a different thing, right? Different mentality in the mind. So going back to the mindset, these poor kids are being dragged down every day. And it's by parents, teachers, counselors, other students, day to day that they're being told this. And it's not, you think that the parents wouldn't do it, but the parents do it also. And I've made it my mission to start an impact movement to give back to these special ed students. I'm speaking at high school. I'm going in there letting them know what is possible for you. And I'm giving examples of other people that have done it, including myself. I went on and got my degree in college. I went through some trialing time just like anybody else. I went through a divorce, lost my kids, lost pretty much everything. Went back to that mentality of I'm stupid and dumb and I can't amount to anything. I met a great woman, my wife of 20 years, this coming May. She made me believe again. So I can consider her a mentor, coach. She made me believe in myself again, and I was able to turn my life around and believe that, yes, I am smart. Yes, I am capable. Yes, I am successful. And it's all, like I said, in the mind. It's your mindset. It's what you think about, you bring about. If you think that you're dumb, guess what? You are dumb. If you think that you're super smart, you are. I'll tell you a quick story. Everybody knows Edison, right? Yep. Edison. Do you know the story when he was a little boy? Yeah. When Edison was about 8 years old, he came home from school with a letter from the school. His mom opened the letter. He was petrified because he thought he was going to get a whooping because of what the letter said. The mom opens the letter and she reads, "Your son is a genius. We are incapable of teaching him. He is beyond our teachability. We are not going to be able to teach him any further. We recommend that you keep him home and school teach him." Okay? Everybody knows the story. He grew up to be one of the greatest minds of all time. After his mother passed away, he was going through her things, and he found that letter, and he opened it, big smile on his face, because he remembered what his mom told him. He begins to read it, and you see the expression on his face change. He starts to cry, because the letter said this: "Your son is stupid, dumb. He is unteachable. We do not have the ability to teach him anymore in the school, and we recommend that you keep him home and homeschool him." So let me ask you a question. What would have happened to Einstein if she would have read that letter instead of changing the words? Would we be sitting here under the lights right now? We may be in the dark candlelight, right? What was the difference? What was the difference? It was what he believed. From who? From somebody telling him. So your words can heal and your words can kill. So you got to be very careful with what you say to people, especially little ones. They are very impersonable, that whatever you tell them, they will believe. If you tell little Johnny that you are amazing, you're a superstar, you're a genius, he will grow up to be that. If you tell little Susan, you are beautiful, you're a rock star, you can be anything you want to be, she will be that. But if you tell her you can't, you won't, it's impossible, don't do that, stop doing that, stop dreaming, grow up, the world out there is cruel, you'll never make it, and you wonder why most people in society don't make it. Because they're told no, and you can't. Thousands and thousands of times by the time they're a teenager. And we wonder why we grow up in society and say, I can't get that job. I can't get that promotion. I can't start a business. I can't write a book. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I can't read. I can't write. That was me. Is the book perfect? No. Is it a New York Times bestseller? No, not yet.
Yeah.
Is there mistakes?
Let's go.
Is there mistakes in that book? Yes. But my coach told me, done is better than perfect.
Yes.
Woo! So, in life, done is better than perfect. So quit holding back. Quit holding back because of what people told you. Get out there. Believe in yourself. Take what I said to you and remember this. Everything in life is in the mind.
That's right. Yeah.
You just have to believe to succeed. I will be signing my book in the back over here. I have 50 copies, so there's a lot more than 50 people here, I think. But if you want one, I'll get it for you for free. I'll sign it. If I run out, just give me your email, your name and stuff, and I'll be sure to get you one. Okay, so thank you very much for listening to me. I hope I inspired somebody here. You guys are incredible. You guys are superstars. You guys are doing well.